Okay guys, I'm back and we're going to do something like a wing pour. So first I'm doing this on photo paper, Yupo paper, pretty much the same because it's this is waterproof paper. Acrylic will really stick to it, so you can't peel the acrylic off. But you can peel off the back to make it to get to the paper. This photo paper has a top layer, bottom layer, and there's just normal paper in the middle, so you can peel them off. But I'm just giving it a coat of acrylic paint to make sure that everything flows. For this I'm going to use one of these silicone cups, and I'm going to use all the leftovers of the last pour. So we're going to put that in. And the dark one. Yeah, there's not much of that dark brown left, but we'll see how far we get. And some yellow. Or maybe I'll do a ring pour with this one. That might be better because if I do a ring pour, I have enough paint to do that, and then I'll mix up a new batch, different colors, to do the angel wings. Because I don't think this is really nice for angel wings. Never seen an angel with a 70s theme color. So let's not do that. There we go. Last one. There's pretty much enough paint to do a ring pour. That one. Put in some of this color. Finishing off with that color, sort of a salmon pink. There we go. And a little bit more of this color. Okay. Now we have it all layered up in the cup, as you can see, nicely layered. You can, if you want to, you can do one slight sort of a, let's see, I'll take one of these. You can do this if you want to. One turn. That way the colors sort of get mixed a little bit more, and then you can do the pour. Now I'm going to do the ring pour smack in the middle here. So here we go, and no tilting. We're going to keep it, ooh, that was a little bit too much, but that's okay. For this you don't have to tilt your canvas. With the angel wings you do. That's where you tilt the canvas also, and for the feather pours. I was just about to say, where are the other colors? But here they come. And of course we're going to tilt this one and stretch it a little bit. Out comes the last of it. This is the last, and I'll just hold it up a little. Nah, it's dripping. Okay, so that is a really tight ring pour. This is really, because the paint is thinner, you get the thinner circles. If you want a little bit broader circles, you'll have to make your paint just a little bit thicker, but you'll see once I start to tilt it that it's going to broaden up those rings. Oops. I put it on a piece of trespa, that's what we call the wood. See how now the rings are getting bigger? And it's all about that circular motion. to make sure you get a nice ring pour. That's it. That's the ring pour. So I'm going to keep this one on this board. I'm going to be making a couple of pictures for it. It's the colors are pretty much, you know, going from darker to light, and they're pretty close to each other. So if you want something that has more impact, the thing to do is choose your colors wisely. You have to have these nice light colors, and then you'll have to have more than one contrast color. So I would consider the dark brown the contrast color, but you can also add more contrast colors to it, and then you'll get more definition in your ring pour. But overall, I sort of really like this one. This is okay. And you can manipulate it as much as you want. Right now I'm sort of centering this bit here, but you could make it go any way you want. The things that what you have to think about if you're going to do a ring pour, the best thing to do is mix your paints 2 days ahead, because the bubbles will be out. Right now, as you can see, there are almost no bubbles. This paint I made, this is like a week old, but here you can see a little bit of bubbles, really tiny ones. They won't disrupt the whole pattern of the ring pour. So make your paint a couple of days before you start to do it, and you'll have less air bubbles. I know it's hard, because sometimes you get up in the morning and the first thing you think, okay, I'm going to go pouring, and then well, you will have to mix your paints and you have to do your painting. That's why I have a lot of paints stored in bottles. This is 250 milliliters. Not sure how many ounces that is. If I had a bottle with ounces on it, I could tell you, I guess. Let me see. Okay, well, golden, this is 118 milliliters, 4 ounces. So this is 8 ounces. So I always have a whole stash of these pre-mixed with all the medium in it, only I don't add the silicone. So that makes it really easy to do whatever you want, because first you mix your paint, then at the end before you pour you put your silicone in, and you can just use these bottles and pre-mix paints. And a lot of people are asking, how long can I keep those paints? Well, I would say months, because I've had some that I mixed like 2 or 3 months ago. I'm pretty sure you could I think almost a year or something like that. As long as you got a cap on top, that's okay. Then before you start to paint, I would, a couple of days before, I would shake up the bottle just to be on the safe side, you know, if you've had it standing around for a couple of months. So this is the ring pour. Thanks for watching, all guys. I'm gonna make some close-up pictures of this, and I'll put that at the end of the video. So thanks for watching. I love you all to pieces as usual, and more coming up today. See you in a bit.